I looked, but the lamb wasn't there. I looked all around. Everyone else was out of sight by now. There was a wood below the field. Bluebell wood, we call it. I never saw so many bluebells in all my life. Thousands, millions probably. And I love the smell of them as you walk through. So I went looking there, because I thought the lamb might like the smell too. I thought he could have clambered over the hedge into the wood. I saw some wool caught up on a twig there, and I found a hole he could have gone through. I crawled through, and there I was, in Bluebell Wood. I called for him, looked for him, listened for him. All I saw was a carpet of bluebells, and all I heard was the wind in the trees. I thought of turning back, of joining the others, but I really wanted to be farmer of the day, so I kept looking. I walked down past the badgers' dens, through the bluebells to the stream at the bottom. I didn't see a badger, but I saw a deer springing away. They have white bottoms. I saw a heron take off as I reached the water. Prehistoric they are, like pterodactyls. And then I saw him. The lamb was lying there under a tree, but he was on the other side of the stream. I didn't run. The farmer had told us never to frighten the sheep, so I walked slowly down the hill, talking to him softly as I came, so as not to alarm him. The stream was wide, and I didn't know how deep. There was no bridge, not that I could see. The lamb was soaking wet and shivering. I had to get to him. He was bleating at me now, calling for help. So I tried to find a shallow place to cross and waded out into the stream. The water came over my wellies. I kept wading. It came up to my waist. I kept going. Then I slipped and lost my footing, and suddenly I was being carried along. I could swim, I thought, so I'd be all right. The lamb was running along the bank, still bleating at me. My wellies would not let me swim. I was being dragged down. And then there was a branch. It was like it was reaching out to me. I grabbed it, held on, and hauled myself out onto the bank. Then I was lying there, coughing and spluttering, but alive. And the lamb was right beside me. He was safe. I was safe. All I had to do was get him back to Nethercott now, and I'd be farmer of the day. So I started walking, and he just followed me, like a dog, but bleating instead of barking. The trouble was that we were still on the wrong side of the stream, and I did not want to risk trying to swim back across again. And anyway, how could I with the lamb? I couldn't swim and carry him. We walked on and on through the wood, and out into the field on the other side. A field full of cows that came plodding towards us. Then they were trotting. Then they were running, galloping. It was a stampede. We ran for it then, the lamb and me, and they ran after us. There was a hut down by the river. It was our only hope. The door wasn't locked, thank goodness, so we hid inside that hut. Out of the window, I could see the cows all around outside, tossing their heads and mooing. And there with them was the bull, with the ring in his...